My name is Zena Allen indeed, and what a pleasure. My name is Zena. I am not Zena. I am consciousness. Consciousness indeed focused in a point in order to communicate with humanity. We have humanity's best interest at heart because we have been karmically entangled with you. Your ascension is tied to ours. We love humanity. We love watching your creativity. And we come today with a message of hope so that you understand that you are indeed the captain of your ship, pun intended. That you are indeed creating with your every thought, and that if you so choose to mind your frequency, there is no need to worry, for you cannot make a mistake. You cannot. This message of hope reminds you that with changing your mind, you can change the world around you. How powerful you are. Is this not beautiful indeed? We are Blue Avian consciousness. We reside, if you will, at the 6th density, which means we are vibrating with the love and the light of the one infinite creator. We are indeed one. We come at this time with this message of hope to remind you that your enslavement is an illusion. So we say tonight, lighten up, beings, lighten up. Do not take this life so seriously. Do not. Lighten up and connect with the joy that you truly are, because that is who you really are. It is joy. It is love. That is it. That is your essence. If that doesn't bring a smile to your face, we do not know what will. You are love. What a joy. That is the original thought. That is where you come from. There is an infinite amount of possibilities for a mind that emancipates itself, a mind that liberates itself from the thought that you are limited. And we come today with, well, a recipe, not to cook, but to free your mind and to free yourselves from your mind. So it is a 2-step process, let us call it. First, that you free your mind so that it can create without limit. And that you stop believing your mind, because your mind is telling you constantly things that really aren't. Because you come here forgetting who you are and what you truly are, so that you may experience yourself. Because just as we are, you are consciousness. You are not the object of your awareness. You are not what you see. You are not the body. You are not the dog that you see. You are the experiencer. You are the awareness. So if you remember this and you take a step back from that energy, you don't go down with it. You stay above it and you observe. You observe without judgment. You observe without going down. And then you really start having a good time here, because truly, it is an amazing opportunity to be incarnated. From our vantage point, when we see you and the opportunities that you have in a body, we rejoice. You see, when you are not incarnated, you cannot feel the way that you can feel in touch with a body. You see the opportunity that you have? So if you so choose to stop seeing suffering, and if you so choose to see this for the opportunity that it is, you become limitless. You become powerful. Well, you are power, but you forget. And when you connect with it, whoa, that joy. And what we perceive is not your bodies. What we perceive is your light. And that light balloons, very much like the atomic bombs that you have created in order to destroy each other, that we will not allow to happen. We will not allow. Now, with this recipe, we come here to remind you that you can break free. You can break free from those limiting beliefs that hold you back, from those relationships that are toxic and that do not serve you anymore, from those jobs that make you miserable, that you spend your 9 to 5 or more so doing something that you don't like to earn cash money to impress people that you may not even like. Futile, dear beings, futile. So why not? This is one of this being's favorite questions. The other one is what if? Why not free yourselves? Why not break free? But how do we do this? Zena, we are in the 9 to 5. We have bills to pay. What do we do? Well, dear beings, here is step or stage 1. It is radical acceptance. It is accepting that what you have created is already here. You may have wanted a chocolate cake, but you baked a vanilla cake. Does it make any sense to throw yourself on the floor as a toddler and have a temper tantrum because you do not have the cake that you wanted? It really makes no sense. When you stop resisting what is, you stop suffering. And we would so love to see suffering stop. It is futile, it is not required, and it is unnecessary. So rather than resisting what is, you can simply decide to radically accept that you have that chocolate cake now. And that for tomorrow, today, you can go to the store and buy the recipe ingredients for the vanilla cake that you can bake tomorrow. But you go to the store today. Now, this may sound as a ridiculous example, but our mission is to simplify spiritual information, dear beings, so that you can implement it in your daily lives. So we say to you, the now moment is all you have. It is all that exists. And to that dear being that is sitting here, that came to hear us speak, we say we love you. That dear being that thinks that he had a past life as a Blue Avian, we say, you are a Blue Avian still. It is not a past life, it is parallel. Time is not linear. Welcome home. We continue. We say the present moment is all you have. You're creating from this moment. What is it now that you want for tomorrow? We say focus on it, rather than resisting what you already have created. It is already here. In that radical acceptance, what you do is you open the possibilities. It is as if you open a freeway to go into that gratitude that this dear being was referring to. Because when you love every aspect of your creation and you stop fighting it, you go into that space of awareness and of appreciation that opens your heart in a smile. We say this often in our teachings, gratitude is the smile of the heart. Beautiful indeed. And when you are grateful, what you are telling the universe is that you are ready for more. You stop fighting and you are grateful. And when you become grateful, you understand that whatever you created, because you created it, must be a gift to you, from you to you. What a beautiful thing, yes? Even if it is dressed as an apparent tragedy, what you create is always for you. And there's always a gift in it. And if you connect with that gift, you open the stage for the next stage, or next step, or next milestone, which is allowing yourself to go into your beliefs and examine them and their source. Why is this important? Because, dear loves, you have an operating system, very much like the computers that you have put together. You have an operating system, and it is made out of programs. And these programs run your life, whether you are aware of them or not. So why not become aware of them so that you can create consciously, yes? Because you're going to create regardless. You are creating regardless with your every thought. So if you become aware of what is it that makes you tick, what it is that you are passionate about, what is it that moves you, then you can move in the direction of what you do want rather than creating these apparent tragedies. It is all based on this awareness, and it is all based on frequency. For you are energy vibrating at a certain rate. That is what frequency is. And the higher your frequency, the higher light of events, people, and experiences you will encounter. You're not attracting anything. You're not really manifesting. We used those words when you were a little bit earlier in your education of spirituality and ethereal matters. Manifest. No, you're creating. You're not attracting anything to you. You are creating it from inside of you with your every thought. So when you understand your beliefs, when you examine them, and you examine where they came from, you understand yourselves. That is a gift. Understanding yourself. So we say, you can do whatever you want because there's nothing here in this realm that you must do. Nothing. You are free will beings to explore and experience yourselves in whatever shape, way, or form you want to. But you would benefit from understanding the source of your beliefs so that when you understand yourselves, you can go into the next stage, stage 4, which is forgiving yourself. And that, dear loves, for you beings, is at times harder than forgiving the other. But we will tell you, when you are able to forgive yourself because you understand that you are operating with this operating system that you were not aware of, you are able to release the judgment of self and just experience from the heart, with an open heart. Just experience. This is what you are here for. It is through experience that you evolve and that you grow. And that is why you find yourselves in this seeming illusion. It is to evolve. So, when you forgive yourself, you forgive your other selves. Because here's a secret. You are all one. And if you truly feel this and you forgive yourself, you are forgiving your brothers and sisters. And rather than judging them, and rather than separating yourself from them, you see the one infinite creator in them. What a joy. What a joy. And so forgiveness transforms your mind. It transforms your perception, and the miracle occurs so that whatever is not true, you can address it. This is stage 5. You address untruths and you ask yourselves, do I know this for a fact? Because we will tell you, dear loves, we observe you, and you operate under assumption after assumption after assumption. You know, we will tell you another secret. You are constantly worried about what you think others think of you. It's not even what they think of you, it's what you think they think. It is so removed from reality, and you chain yourselves to that. We say, do not waste your energy that way if you will. If you want to, you go ahead. You don't have to do anything we are suggesting tonight. In fact, we invite you to question it all. Put it through your feeling center. Not only what we say, but anything that makes it your way. Question it. Put it through your feeling center and decide if it resonates. And if it does, we invite you to do something with it. And if it doesn't, we say, let it go without judgment and go create what does resonate with you. Once you address these untruths and you stop worrying about everybody else's business and you focus on your lane, you are done with the stages of deconstructing what isn't. And it breaks you open and it allows you to create what you do want. Wouldn't you want to create consciously that which you do want? And this is not a rhetorical question. Do you want to create consciously?
Yes.
Oh, yes, you do. Well, we will tell you. If you want to create consciously, know what it is that you want. And this is the next step. It is knowing what you want. Because we see beings explaining ad nauseum in a great length and with great detail what it is that they don't want. But they don't truly know what they do want. So we invite you to go within and start creating with every single cell of your body. Envision what it is that you want. Envision it using all your senses, your sense of smell. What does your vision smell like? What does it feel like? Is it warm? Is it cold? What colors are there? What does it look like? And are there any sounds? When you create from the ego mind, which it's not a bad part of your mind, it's simply a part of your mind that is designed to protect and preserve your physical structure, which, if you want to continue this incarnation, it is very helpful, yes? If you're going to cross a busy road, you want your ego saying, don't go without looking both ways. But you do not want your ego to be in charge. That is all. So when the ego is in charge and you are in the shower and you allow the ego to go unbridled like a wild horse, you create with all your senses. You start thinking that your daughter asked for permission to go to a dance with a boy, and all of a sudden there is an accident in your mind, and you feel it, and you put all kinds of details in it. Now that is focusing on a future that does not yet exist. So we invite you to, when you are envisioning what you do want, to stay in the present moment with what is. And be clear as to what it is that you want. And put all your energy, all your senses into envisioning that. And then you move to the seventh stage, which is to plan. Put a plan today in place and be flexible. What are some steps that you can take to get there? If you are tired of that corporate job that is squeezing the life out of you, what are some steps that you can take? Well, you could start interviewing, or you can start creating a side business as a spiritual mentor or so. And you can start taking small steps. It doesn't have to be huge. However, the direction in which your thoughts are going is what tells energy where to go. That is what channeling is, you see? That is setting your intention and going in that direction. And you all can do it. And then you go to the next step, which is take action. Dear loves, here's another secret. The universe is a feedback loop. If you don't act, it does not come back to you. So take action. It is via action that humans turn knowledge into wisdom. And if you want to move into the fifth density, the density of wisdom, we say take action, dear loves, and make that action in alignment with love. And once you have completed all these stages, you surrender and trust. That is the last stage. You surrender and you trust, which is the same thing as radical acceptance. To surrender does not mean to give up. Your military likes have given it that definition of giving up, which confuses you because then you don't know how to let go of the reins. You're always hanging tight to that horse's mouth and the horse is fighting you. Let that poor thing go and relax. Relax into this beautiful opportunity that you have here that you call an incarnation. Surrender and trust. Know that you cannot make a mistake because you are creating exactly what you need. So instead of worrying, mind your frequency. Do that which brings you joy. Stay in alignment with love. Help yourself first, and when you are full, help your brothers and sisters. We love you. My name is Zena Allen, and we will speak again.